According to Magain Real Estate agent Stuart Costello, the nicer spring weather after a particularly wet winter is inspiring people to get their homes looking their best ahead of putting them onto the market. There has been a lot more activity around the place. A lot more buyers. A lot more people contacting us to sell. He says, there will be a lot of properties coming to the market in the next few weeks. It seems that a bit of good weather gets people to do those last few things around the house. Touching up paint and tidying up the garden before they put it on the market. He says that supply and demand tends to stay the same throughout the year. Despite the common perception about selling in spring being better, the more people we've got selling, the more people we've got buying. So it all seems to even out at the end of the day, he says. But normally about 3 or 4 weekends after the good weather kicks in, we start to get a few more calls from people saying, we're ready to sell now. Nick Rogers at First National Lewis Pryor says the end of winter usually means more activity from both buyers and sellers. There is more activity in the market. But as all the events wind up in Adelaide, like the show and various other things, certainly people are switching back onto real estate and doing what they need to do, he says. He says over the past 4 to 8 weeks, his agency has received an increase in appraisal requests. Now you're seeing the result of that, with more properties coming on the market and becoming available soon. But stock is still incredibly tight, he says. Mr. Rogers adds that the demand is having an upward effect on property values. Originally published, his agents prepare for stellar spring selling season.